Hello, I'm Jeff Layer. I'm the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Wolverhampton, and I wanted to say a few words about graduation. Our graduation ceremonies mark a really special moment. Over 7,000 students every year graduate from the University of Wolverhampton in 30 graduation ceremonies in the UK and around the world. And we're really proud of your achievements. But you as graduates need also to be really proud. And it's a special moment because you're marking all the hard work you've put in, and you are able to celebrate that with your families today. You graduate from a university that focuses very much on the next stage of your career. We've prepared you for that next stage. 96% of our students currently go into employment within 6 months of graduating. We know that you will do the same, and we wish you all the best for the future. But remember, build on the skills and the knowledge that you've learned here with the University of Wolverhampton.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. Graduates, award winners, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ninda Johal, and as chair of this afternoon's proceedings, may I welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the conferment of awards for the Institute of Education. I would first like to welcome you, our distinguished class of 2016. It's to recognise your graduation that we are all here today to celebrate with you. Seated behind me are members of the academic staff and invited guests of the school, and also guests of the wider university community. We will soon have the presentation of graduates. Each graduate will be called across the stage to be presented to the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer, and the Dean of Faculty, Dr. Alex Hopkins, with special mention being made of any prizes or academic distinctions. Please join us in applauding the achievements of each student as they become graduates of the University of Wolverhampton. I hope you will have a most enjoyable afternoon. Can I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer, to address you.
Honoured guests, ladies, gentlemen and graduates, welcome to this University of Wolverhampton graduation ceremony. As Vice-Chancellor of the University, it's a real privilege to be here to meet with our graduates and their families on this day of celebration and achievement. And we're delighted to see so many of you here to celebrate the individual achievements of all our students. Graduates, today is an opportunity to be proud. Proud of your hard work, proud of your dedication, proud of your achievements, and proud of the life experiences that you have gained along the way. Graduation is a special time, especially with the friends and the family who've witnessed your endeavours and supported you on your journey. Each year, we graduate over 7,000 students, at over 30 ceremonies here in Wolverhampton and around the world. I'm particularly pleased today to welcome some of our partners. We work, and you will know this, graduates, we work in partnership with many different organisations, and their support is crucial to your development and the furthering of your careers. Particularly pleased to see our colleges partners from South Cheshire, from City of Wolverhampton, from Bournemouth and Poole, and the Whittington Barracks and Defence Academy, who've worked in partnership with a lot of our programmes, particularly in the area of post-compulsory education, of which this university is a leading player, not just in the UK, but across the globe. Behind me are some of the people who've supported you during your studies, and I'm sure you valued their support and all the work that they've put in. You graduate, though, from a university with a long and illustrious history. First established in 1827 as the Wolverhampton Mechanics Institute, as we moved in the UK from an agrarian society to an industrialised society, where for the first time in the world people worked in factories, and there was a need to develop the skills and the way in which people worked. And that's what we've been doing since 1827. We've grown considerably. Now 23,000 students across 8 different sites in the West Midlands, where we work in partnership with a lot of the bodies that we've already talked about. But one of the things that's crucial to the development of the university has been we were set up to help to develop the workforce, and that is what we continue to do today. We continue to provide access and routes that are about career development and into employment. We have a long tradition of enhancing access to higher education as the University of Opportunity. We sponsor 17 academies across the area that we work in order to focus on school improvement and access, and we have a significant outreach programme. But part of what we focus on are our values, the values which I hope we've enshrined in you. You see, our values say, and the values of our forefathers back in 1827 said, that education is the basis for strong societies. Education helps to create the sort of communities in which you would want your children to grow up in. And you remember the words of Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Now, the purpose of higher education is fourfold. It is about assisting you and helping you and developing you so you get the highest level of individual academic success. It is about pushing at the frontiers of knowledge in aspects of discovery through our research. It is about developing the workforce for today and the future. And it is, most importantly, about helping to shape democratic, civil, and inclusive societies. And we are proud of our record on all of those aspects. It is this university that develops, trains, and educates more deaf and hearing impaired students than any other university in the country. It is this university that reaches out to communities and societies seeking to make sure that everyone has an opportunity. Our research is world leading, and you will mark some professors who've been involved in that today. And the world and the development of the workforce of the future and the training of the workforce of the future is very much about what you have focused on. We, as a community, fully appreciate and understand the value and the benefits of education. Education must be available for everyone who can benefit from it. And limiting the opportunities for young people is not a way forward. Having different routes where some are selected and some are not means that some will succeed and some, a majority, will have an even harder journey. It is important that we give the same opportunities to all. We're a global university, and our European and international students make an enormous contribution to our campus life, culture, and society. All of our European Union and all of our international students will always be welcome here at this university. And it's important that our students and staff have that global outlook. As we move into a global economy, it's important that you have the benefits of that particular global and European culture. Graduates, you may not have reflected on this, but you see, you, every single one of you, are the world's leaders of tomorrow. And that brings with it a high degree of responsibility. Responsibility to build on the practice, the knowledge, the values that we've worked with you on. And in your particular roles, the responsibility to pass it on to others, creating the sort of society that focuses on inclusivity. The university sees itself as an anchor of economic and social change. We are not a university that happens to be in a region. We are a university of and for the region, where we seek to develop the economy, where we seek to deliver societal change. And as part of that, we're really proud to say that 96% of our graduates are in employment or further study within 6 months of graduating. A true testimony to the strength, the determination of our graduates and the support they've received from our staff. We have more students than ever before. We have world-leading research. We have student satisfaction rates at the highest ever level and sector-leading employability rates. But we cannot and we will not stand still. We have an ambition for you and future students that means that they will have the best start on careers and within careers that they've ever had. And it's beholden upon the whole of the university to focus on that ambition. Our ambition means, through our investment, your opportunity strategy, £250 million over 5 years spent on developing skills, jobs, and knowledge within our environment. Complete refurbishment of a major city centre site called the Springfield Brewery. It's been derelict since 1992 and will become Europe's largest construction and built environment campus. To date, we've already allocated and spent £130 million in the last 2 years on improving the student experience. And some of you, as you robed up today, will have walked around what is consistent within the university, and that is there is always somewhere a building site. And we can only change things by doing that and investing in more staff and digital campuses to now enable you and future students to succeed. But please, as graduates of this university, share and have our ambition for others. You, our graduates, are our best ambassadors. And we hope that you will always be our ambassador. please stay in touch with us through our Alumni Association. We always like to know what you're doing. Please do tell us about it so we can rejoice in your success. And remember, if you forget to tell us about it, we do know where you live. My colleagues tell me that you are the quietest group of students to come through these particular routes. So no doubt you will wish to prove them wrong as you celebrate each individual success. We all hope you really enjoyed your time with us. You've all achieved brilliantly. And in closing, I want to leave you with a message which the university believes is fundamentally important to our values. You must search for every opportunity open to you. You must take every opportunity given to you. But most of all, please provide every opportunity you can for others. By doing that, you will carry on the long tradition of the university you graduate from today. On behalf of everyone here, we offer our sincerest congratulations to all of our graduates, and we wish you a prosperous and successful future. Thank you.
I now call upon Jackie Dunn to present Jess Thumb for the conferment of an honorary degree of Doctor of Letters.
Vice-Chancellor, I am honoured to present to you Jessica Thom, on whom the Board of Governors and Academic Board wish to confer an honorary degree of Doctor of Letters. Jess Thom is a writer, performer, artist and part-time superhero. Jess has Tourette's syndrome and co-founded Tourette's Hero in 2010 as a creative response to her experience of living with the condition. www.touretteshero.com is a website that celebrates the humour and creativity of Tourette's. It's not about mocking or commiserating, it's about reclaiming the most frequently misunderstood syndrome on the planet and changing the world. In order to educate and to destigmatise the condition, Jess has written in the mainstream and disability press, including The Guardian, The Observer and Disability Now. In 2012, she published her first book, Welcome to Biscuitland, A Year in the Life of Tourette's Hero, with a foreword by Stephen Fry. Jess has spoken widely in the media about her life with Tourette's, including on Woman's Hour and This Morning. In 2013, she gave a TED Talk on the alchemy of chaos at the Royal Albert Hall and became a continuity announcer for Channel 4 as part of their Born Risky season. The University of Wolverhampton is committed to increasing the numbers of disabled students of all kinds who enrol at this university. We believe that the world misses out on skills and creativity of people who are excluded from work or education. And today we want to publicly honour one who embraces their condition and uses it to channel that creativity. By taking her world into public life, Jess has provided exceptional service to almost 4% of the 5 to 18 population who are thought to have Tourette's syndrome, educating the public to the realities of the condition and also educating those who have the condition. The launch of the website is providing a national and international voice for those with the condition and provides a wealth of understanding for all. In addition to her Tourette's, Jess is a wheelchair user. Her statement that my wheelchair and my tics are not the things that disable me, the thing that disables me is the inaccessible environment, is a poignant reflection of the university's position on diversity and equality. A visual and participatory artist in her own right, Jess has worked as an artist educator and workshop facilitator for Tate, South London Gallery and many other well-known galleries. Jess works with communities to create accessible works that explore and communicate wide-ranging experiences. She has also performed at the Edinburgh Festival with the award-winning show Backstage in Biscuitland. Vice-Chancellor, it is my privilege to present to you Jess Thom in recognition of her outstanding service in highlighting and promoting disability culture for an honorary degree of a Doctor of Letters of the University of Wolverhampton.
Lots of people have heard of it, but most of what they know is based on myths and stereotypes. Biscuit is often characterised as the swearing disease. Biscuit. In fact, only 10% of people, Biscuit, with it have obscene tics. Biscuit. I am one of them. Biscuit. But even so, I'm as likely to shout about domestic appliances, dinosaurs, or B-list celebrities as I am to swear. Biscuit. I've had tics since I was 6, Biscuit, but they were much milder when I was young. Biscuit. In my early 20s, they began to intensify and have a much bigger impact on my life. Biscuit. As they got more noticeable, Biscuit, I became increasingly aware, Biscuit, of fear creeping in with them. Biscuit. Fear of me, was I drunk or dangerous? And my own fears of other people's unpredictable reactions to me. Some strangers were scared to catch my eye, Biscuit. Others seemed worried about saying the wrong thing, Biscuit. And a few thought I was possessed, Biscuit. It scared me, Biscuit. I was frightened of losing control of my body and my identity, Biscuit. But mainly it was other people's assumptions and judgments feel this fear forming barriers in my life. Then I had a conversation with my friend Matthew that radically changed the way I viewed my condition. He described Tourette's as a crazy language generating machine, and told me not doing something creative with it would be wasteful. This idea took root and was how I came to understand that my tics were my power and not my problem. My life was changed by a single sentence. I now believe that every conversation, question, or shared laugh has the potential to create change. Together, Matthew and I founded Tourette's Hero to celebrate the creativity and humour of the condition and campaign for a more inclusive society. Tourette's Hero has been instrumental in helping me address my own anxieties and start breaking down other people's. This March, Tourette's Hero celebrated its 6th birthday, and at that time, the most important thing I've learned is this. If something isn't working, I have the capacity to change it. And that's not because I have any special qualities or superpowers. It's because we all have the capacity to create change. In a time of political turmoil and escalating division, it's more important than ever that we think independently and inclusively every day. Whatever you want to accomplish in the next stage of your journey, be ready to talk, listen, laugh, question and imagine. Changing the world isn't too mighty a task, and it's definitely not something just for politicians or people wearing capes. Thank you.
I now call upon Diana Bannister of the Faculty of Education, Health and Wellbeing to present the newly conferred members of the University Professorate and award winners to the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Lair, and Dean of Faculty, Dr. Alex Hopkins.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Peter Lavender, Professor of Education. Alan Tuckett, OBE, Professor in Education. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you award winners from the Faculty of Education, Health and Wellbeing. Master of Arts, Education, awarded the Professional and Postgraduate Development Prize with Merit, Stacey Coward. Melanie Harris. Lisa Williamson. Postgraduate Certificate Education, Wendy Lovett. Postgraduate Certificate Education, Leadership and Management, Rebecca Massey. Master of Arts, Education, Learning and Teaching, with Merit, Ruth Mary Chatterjee. Postgraduate Certificate Education, Special Needs and Inclusion, Christian Burry. John Richard Cockerill. Postgraduate Certificate, Higher Education and Professional Practice, Canford Chirero. Kim Suzanne Eaton. Anastasia Nzute. Oriomi Madupe Okeinka. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Post-Compulsory Education, Nazmeen Afzal. Sana Amrin. Gemma Athersmith Nichols. Rabia Baba Raja. Glodine Bedward. Charlotte Bentz. David James Benson. Kelly Bradley. Hannah Callister. Kelly Cartwright. Shaheen Din. Jade Laura Hadley. Jane Hadley. Sarah Rose Higgins. Alice Hodgson. Daniel Ingram. Chelsea Loxton. Hayley Laura Mason. Lucy Claire McGee. Layla Panahay Fazul. Charlotte Marie Paul. Aaron Ruston. Natalie Riles. Paul Salter. Rachel Sankey. Patricia Slazak. Emma Victoria Stevens. Nathan James Walsh. Naomi Weston. Jessica Willis. Sarah Zacharek. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Teachers of English Literacy, Dana Burke. Robert Hale. Winner of the Post-Compulsory Education Prize for Outstanding Achievement, Sophie Hughes. Stephanie Elizabeth Perks. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Post-Compulsory Education, Christopher Clear. With First Class Honours, Glenn Coley. Rosemary Bernice Daly. Jennifer Leanne Fortnum. Fatbada Martini. Nicola McPaig. With First Class Honours, Paul John Owens. Hayley Ridwood. With First Class Honours, Michael Rowley. Adrian Sharp. With First Class Honours, Martin Stain. Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Post-Compulsory Education, Helen Marie Atkins. Agatha Avery. Jason Barlow. Justin Brooks. Sean Carter. Laura Elizabeth Cotterill. Ian Anwill Davies. Claire Marie Downs. Sean Alex Dunn. Carl Patrick Horton. Christopher Peter Hurrell. Ritika Kalia. Jennifer Killock. Afalake Lewis. Lena Malinga. Winner of the Carol Flynn Memorial Prize, Michael Eric Mitchell. Natalie Ellen Parry. Nafisha Patel. Shamim Razak. Rachel Elizabeth Rogers. Cara Ann Stokes. Helen Joanne Sweeting. John Turner. Sadia Pugaratda. Certificate in Education, Post-Compulsory Education, Vicky Jane Armstrong. Nicola Arrowsmith. Kieran Cyril Barry. Beverly Jane Davis Bartholomew. Paula Mary Chadbourne. Emily Louise Coley. Leslie Ann Cox. Dominique Christini. Joy Edge. Rebecca Dawn Ellis. Elaine Rebecca Groves. Catherine Hay. Nicholas Alexander Holby. Michael John James. Kelvin Jones. Leah Louise Lewis. Joanne Love. Ute Manuela Levitch. Sandra Maria Lucchesi. Pritam Manda. Kevin Martin. Jonathan David Mills. Tyreen Mushtaq. Catherine Oakley. Pushpa Devi Ram. Hilal Schliemann. Andrew Darren Steele. David Tutt. Kerry Joanne Williams. Rachel Wotherspoon. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Post-Compulsory Education, Rosie Morell. Postgraduate Certificate, Higher Education and Professional Practice, Deo Olugboy. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of finalists from the Faculty of Education, Health and Wellbeing.
I would now like to invite all of those who've just graduated to show their appreciation to everyone who has, in one way or another, contributed to their success. So graduates, please stand and offer your applause to the people here who've supported you through your time at university. Those are the people behind you. Then I want you to turn back again and congratulate the staff behind me. I should now like to call upon Rachel Healy, the Vice President of the Students' Union.
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, friends, family and most importantly to all your graduates today. Good afternoon. I am Rachel Healy, your Lecture Student Experience Vice President. I've been kindly asked to say a few words here today. And as a graduate student myself, I am honoured to share this special day with you and to congratulate you on your achievements. Graduates, I know your parents and family members will be very proud of you, but importantly, you should be proud of yourselves. Today is the day you think about your future and where the journey is going to take you next. Life as a student may have posed different struggles and barriers along the way, but look where you are now, and if you can carry on the same motivation, self-belief and purpose throughout the rest of your life, you can guarantee the positive change wherever road you take. There are going to be obstacles that you'll face, but don't let anyone say you can't achieve your goals. Someone once told me, with my own learning difficulties, that I wouldn't be able to achieve anything or even go to university. Well, look at me now. I'm standing before you on this stage delivering this speech. Some of the biggest names in politics, business, sports and entertainment throughout history have struggled with learning issues. A number of celebrities have found their passion and overcome their challenges. So whatever you go on to do next, don't tell anyone that you can't achieve something. And if they do, then use that motivation to be successful and achieve your goals. As you move on to the opportunities that arise after graduation, you will make new friends, but hopefully you'll take the memories with you with the friendship you've made during your time here. Having partners in crime to get you through university alongside you is amazing and makes the experience much more enjoyable. It also helps knowing that someone else is facing the same challenges as you, so you can support each other through your studies. University has taught us a lot. For an example, time management skills. Remember when you're writing a 2,000-word essay and you only have 900 words? And then suddenly realise that you have 2 hours before handing. That's the time when you have to rely on that quick Red Bull fix to get you through to the end. Nothing is impossible. You have to constantly remind yourself that things will work out. You've done great things here, so feel confident that you'll go on and do even more. Retaining a self-belief is the only way to keep you moving through the really hard times. You don't have to be perfect in everything you do. Through our journey, we're all going to make mistakes, but we'll learn from this. And don't think you're wasting people's time. You've got to believe in yourself. Before I finish, I would like to say thank you to my friends and family for the support you've given me. And I wouldn't be here today without you. When you leave here today, I suggest you too go and say thank you to your friends and family. They've been there for you through the long hours and the stress of deadlines approach. We took that home with us and helped us realise our potential. Once again, congratulations to you graduates here today. Enjoy your day and be proud of yourselves. And as you embark on the adventure that life after graduation, make sure you take the chance and go for it. Thank you.
This marks the end of the ceremony. I hope that you've all enjoyed this special occasion and that it will be remembered as the high point of an altogether memorable day. The University of Wolverhampton would like to invite graduates and their guests to enjoy a complimentary drink to celebrate their achievement in the Harrison Learning Centre MD building immediately after the ceremony. I hope you continue to enjoy your day, and I wish you every success for the future. Whatever your destination is for celebration, please have a safe journey home. Would you please remain in your places until the procession and graduates have left the auditorium. I now declare this ceremony closed. Please stand.